Welcome, everybody. How are you? We are popping in here today to discuss some of the new product that Brother has coming out, to share some videos that they've produced, and to kind of answer any questions that we can about the product. We have our email that you can send emails to if you have any questions. We can help guide you on how to get some of this product, whether it's different dealers in the country or here if you're in the wonderful state of Arizona. We are Mull Queen Sewing Center. We have a store in Glendale, Tempe, and Mesa. And I'm Darren Mulqueen, one of the Mulqueen boys. My parents, Pat and Bridget Mulqueen, started our company in 1977, and we are growing every year. We now have the third generation working in our stores. Jer, Ashling, Declan, Lily, they do work. Jer works full time. He's my partner here. He's our DJ. Jer,
a Minnie Mouse today.
Jer, what is that on your head?
It's kind of a little sneak peek at some stuff that comes out, that came out type of thing.
Yeah, that is a one of the designs that's built into, I believe, the Lumineer. But Jer is brave to wear that kind of stuff on the weekends. But we are a family business. We like to have fun. We want you to be part of our family. So if you ever need anything, mullqueen.com pretty much has everything available. We have tons of fabric, and most of it is $7.95, I believe. We have a lot that's $6.95 and a lot that's I think even less. But so if you have any questions, you can email my nephew Jer at mullqueen.com as we go through some of these products. We don't have them in the store quite yet, but we just wanted to share with you in case you haven't seen. If you're a Brother fan, like a lot of people out there, we are definitely Brother fans here at Mulqueen Sewing. We do have an event coming up September 2nd through the 4th, if you don't know already. It's called the Sewing and Craft Show. It's actually Quilt, Craft, and Sewing Festival. That's the name of it. It's at Westworld, and that is going to be September 2nd through the 4th. We have ways to get tickets for that. We have this cool little tote bag. If you buy the tote bag, you get a couple of tickets for the show. At the show, we're going to give away a ton of prizes. So if you stop into any of your whatever Mulqueen store is closest to you, ask for prize tickets as you're checking out, because we're giving away 5 tickets every week to anybody that asks. At the show, we're going to give away $25,000 worth of sewing products. So it's going to be fun. We're excited for that. So we have that show coming up, and then in December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or we have a second group that will be starting on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, where we're going to have the wonderful Lumineer at every table for people to use, and it's going to be a 3-day event. There's still about 50 spots, I think, available, and it's quite a ways out, but 50 spots out of 200 that are already sold. If you are out there watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are on Facebook, if you don't mind to pop over to YouTube at some time and type in Mulqueen Sewing in the search bar, you'll see our little shamrock logo. Click on that and then click the little like button. Actually, more or less the subscribe button, and then hit the bell. So whenever we go live, you'll be notified. So we have canned some of the videos. That's our, we don't have the product here really. The only thing I have right now are some of the new hoops that are introduced. But we're going to start with a very funny video that was, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you probably have seen it, because I'm sure that they've shared it already, but this is about Quilt Club.
Quilt Club will come to order. There will be order. Before we kick off our meeting, our prospective member, Gary, would like to share something with us.
Thank you, Barb. First of all, I just want to say how much my time at Quilt Club has meant to me. But I'm actually here undercover. Now, let me explain. I'm on the product marketing team at Brother International Corporation. I came to Quilt Club to gain the knowledge and insight to help build the best collection of quilting machines Brother has made. And that's what we've built. March, now. We've got 4 models you'll love, including 2 enhanced models. They're all designed to be portable. And the pivot function is great for precise corners and smoother circles. Right, boy? The presser foot, it automatically lifts as the needle remains lowered for quick and easy fabric manipulation. The large workspace makes working on quilts easier than ever. And the brightly lit work area makes it easy on the eyes, even if you're working with dark fabric. 2 of the models include our compact Move It digital dual feed. That means you can use the direct motor-driven foot to feed fabric from the top and bottom. The Sew Straight Laser Vision Guide makes it easier than ever to sew straight lines. And finally, don't forget about the ability to make your own stitches, thanks to My Custom Stitch, a Brother exclusive. And automatic needle threading means you can thread the needle with the touch of a button. Amazing, right? And there's so much more. I could go on and on. I hope you all love these machines as much as I do. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you I was undercover. Can you find it in your hearts to forgive me?
Let's quilt.
I call the enhanced model.
That is pretty funny. If anybody out there wants to make vests for us, we would gladly wear them, right, Jer? We'll wear a Quilt Club vest. I thought
Actually, Tracy Edwards is going to make me
a shirt.
a pink not sweatsuit, but tracksuit.
Very nice. That'll be wonderful, Tracy. So they're showing 2 different machines there. They have 11-inch throat. That's not this one. This is the Lumineer. But their brother has the answers for what quilters want. They call it a complete quilter's studio in a box because you get the machine. It's either the BQ 3100 or the BQ 2500. You get the quilt table that slides up to the machine, a ton of feet. There's features on this that are, one is called the VSonic pen, and we're going to share a quick video on how cool this pen is. So that is the VSonic pen, and that comes with the 3100 and the previous model, which was a 3050. I don't know if you've heard, but Brother has an exclusive feature that they don't share with anybody, and it's called My Custom Stitch. And I noticed that this go around on the dealer part of the Back to Business is what they call the unveiling of all the new Brother product. I noticed that they talked a lot about my custom stitch. So I'm glad they did that, because I've always thought it's the most amazing feature. And this is a quick video on how my custom stitch works. My custom stitch, you can actually, I had a customer come in. She was wearing scrubs, and the stitches around the edges of everything was a little toothbrush. And I asked her where did she find that stitch at, and she had made the stitch. My custom stitch comes on quite a few Brother machines, and it basically, you get graph paper with the machine. You draw your shape, whatever you want. You count the coordinates. My custom stitch, you put in the coordinates, and you now have a brand new stitch. Is a 3100 capable of ruler work right out of the box? It is. I don't know 100% that you would get a ruler foot with it, but we do have those. That is not a hard thing to have added. And just so you know, we do have a few. Anybody out there that may want last year's version, we do have some of those that will be clearancing out. And Jer's, oh yeah, Jer is studying up on these, because Jer is going to start teaching these higher end machines, the sewing. And we do have Kathy Brown. She's the one that's going to be teaching the Lumineer. And if you're here and you want to take a class on that, if there are spaces available, those classes start next week. If you haven't already taken a class, this is for brand new people. As we get back into in-person classes, we will allow people to repeat if they've already had classes, but we need brand new people. It doesn't come with a ruler foot. Jared's confirming that on the previous models. This new one probably doesn't as well, but they're about $30 to $40, I believe, for the ruler foot, but definitely right out of the box ready for ruler work. They have the pivot function. When you let off your foot pedal, the needle stays down. It raises your fabric up. It raises your foot up so you can pivot without having to raise up and down your lifter bar. Keep your hands on your fabric. The AHA feature, I don't think we have a video on that, but it automatically senses how thick your fabric is and applies the appropriate pressure. The BQ 1350 also has that feature. That's the first one in the lineup, and then everything above it has that. And some of the features, they're based on if you have either the new 2500 or the 3100. One of the coolest features on both of them is the large workspace. And Jared's going to show a quick video on the workspace. Lots of space, 11 inches. So you can, one of our favorite educators, we haven't had her teaching for a while, but we need to get Paula Reed back here. She got really popular because she's done a lot of big quilts on 9-inch opening machines. And now we have, the most popular is 11 inches of space, so you can really have an easy time doing the bigger quilts in there. The one item that we don't have a video on as well, I don't think, but they have the Sew Straight laser on the BQ 3100, and that laser is way cool. It shines on your fabric so that you keep a straight line. Very helpful. So it is the complete quilter studio in a box. BQ stands for Brother Quilting. Brother really knows what to do when it comes to quilting, and they have a lot of features that you'll want. Just know in the store now, we would have the previous models. just come in and see us if you're interested in a great deal. Come to the Sewing and Craft Festival that's coming up September 2nd through 4th at Westworld. That's where the Barrett Jackson auto auction is. There's a little notice on the items that we're giving away, or the companies. We have over $25,000 in prizes that we're giving away at the show. You bring these prize tickets that you get in the store, and we're going to be handing out tickets at the show as well. Put your name, email on there, enter it in whatever box that you're interested in. We've seen where one person will win these big prizes and they're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with $25,000 worth of products. So we're going to divide it up into, so there's multiple winners, because we want everybody to be a winner. You're all winners in our book, though, just so you know. So then that's the BQ series, the higher series, because they do have two that are smaller. The space is 8.3 inches versus the two new ones are 11 inches of space. Come in and see us if you have questions on that. And once again, you can ask Jer at Mull Queen, or just email Jer at Mull Queen. He'll pop it up on the screen. That way you can ask any question that you have. If you're watching this when it's not live, because this will be left on YouTube for people to watch, if you have questions, just email Jer. His email's on the screen. We will get back with you as quickly as we can. Sometimes pricing is hard because it is regional. Like they don't want everybody selling machines everywhere. So we really want to support you here in the store with instructions, help. If you buy a machine from our family, we support you back by offering a perks membership that is for a lifetime. It's going to be a lifetime continuing at the Rusty Barn Show, but soon after it's going to be a yearly program. If you are a perks member, you'll be grandfathered in forever instead of having to pay every year. So it's a good time to buy a machine, and there's new machines out. So it's win-win for everybody. Somebody had asked a question, what's the difference between the old and the new Lumineer, or the previous model? So it originally came out as the XP1, the Lumineer 1, and that is just Lumineer 1, and now it's the XP2, which is this one here in front of me. And the only difference really are the two upgrades. There's two upgrades that we have available. If you're interested in those, if you put both upgrades on your machine, you now have a Lumineer 2. The only difference would be the number that's on the machine. One will say XP1, the other will say XP2. But the upgrades, we have them. We're going to start doing classes on them as things get back to normal. Although I don't know if things are getting back to normal. Things are still a little bit questionable out there. So we just want to all be safe. We may ask masks to be worn. We don't know for sure. We're going to play that day by day. But the next product that we're excited for, that Brother, they don't really let us know ahead of time what's coming out. We just kind of hear a little bit here and there, and we finally found out this morning that there's two new ScanNCuts. And so the SDX 225 and the SDX 230, those are DX series machines. The new ones are continuing in that fashion of the DX series. And basically DX just signifies that it has the auto blade, where you no longer have to set the depth of your blade. You basically just, it automatically senses it. You can do a test if you want to, but a lot of times people just set it and they cut and forget it. The existing models, we've ordered a few of those to get us through to the new models. Are going to be a little bit more expensive. So if you want a good deal, the new models are going to come with a brand new feature that you do not have to get mad at us, because if you have the previous model, as long as it's a DX series ScanNCut, you can buy this new rotary auto blade. So it's a blade that spins. I'm sure that we're going to find out a lot of cool stuff that Jared's sending me notes, but I can't read it. The font is way too small. So if you could enlarge the font, but on the, just say it, Jared. Oh, yep, we have 4 videos for this next one. But just so you know, I think one of the videos is going to be on auto rotary blade. Is it? I hope so. Because the rotary blade, I guess the blade will spin so that it's going to cut felt and thicker items better. It may even cut fabric better. This is brand new, so as time goes, we'll find out more, but just know I have ordered a lot of the auto blade kits. It's similar to the vinyl, auto vinyl kit that came out, where you have to buy the kit first. It's going to be around $50, I believe, $52, something like that. But if you have a DX, the previous model, you can just buy the kit and put it right on there. You don't have to buy the new ScanNCut. But if you don't have a ScanNCut, it's a good time. It's model SDX330 if you are interested in the Disney, and model SDX325 if Disney is not a necessary part. Jared's going to play the auto blade. Actually, should we just show the? Yep. So he's going to download the auto blade video, but we're going to start by playing the cute little video. I love their videos. Brother, comment what you think of Brother's videos, because I think that they have the best commercials for their product. And here is a video on the brand new ScanNCuts. We played 3 of their videos back to back there just to show you all the cool things. I love those are obviously the Disney model. And some people I have found on the previous ScanNCuts where they have a model SDX 225 or a 230. The 230 is a Disney version. There is a price difference, but a lot of the difference in price is actually the included accessories and what's built in as far as more fonts and more designs. And so a lot of times, even though it might have Disney and you're not interested in Disney, I would still consider going with that model because of all the extra stuff that you get. The built-in designs and that are definitely worthwhile. The new models, I guess, the connectivity from the ScanNCut can be sent to your Lumineer, and from the Lumineer to your ScanNCut. So that's kind of exciting for Lumineer owners. If you're a Lumineer owner, that may be something that you want to consider getting one of the new ScanNCuts. The rotary auto blade, so that's going to be what's the biggest thing that's new, in my opinion. And I have a quick video that Jared just downloaded talking about the rotary auto blade. Yeah, so that was a video that we had just played. We didn't know that that's what it was, but it's basically they were cutting out the foam, the thicker foam. They're cutting out the Mickey Mouse hands, which if you've ever been to Disney, the employees all wear those hands as they're guiding you out of the park at night or in the park. And people spend like $40, $50 on those, and you can just make it with your ScanNCut. I think it comes with the instructions. There was something that they had mentioned, and I don't know for sure. I will find out for you, but it said something about some Disney unlicensed designs. So I didn't know what that meant. I don't know if that was misspeak or if there are some designs that are unlicensed, meaning that you can do whatever you want as far as selling them. But don't take my word on that because I'm not sure. I'm going to find out for you. But I thought that was interesting. It's amazing what these cutters do. Like from the first ScanNCut to this one, they've really gone crazy with making it easy. You don't have to worry about how deep your blade is. I remember when I first brought a ScanNCut home, the first thing I did was ruin my mat because I cut right through it. And then I got another mat the next day, put it on there, and then I wasn't cutting deep enough. And so when I was trying to peel off my vinyl, it's like not coming off properly. So that is all in the past. Now it automatically tests and senses how thick your item is. If you're cutting vinyl and you need a carrier, if you're a ScanNCut or a vinyl user, you'll know what that is. You just choose half cut, so it only cuts part of it and doesn't cut all the way through. They've done a great job, and the new ones are called Innovis. You'll notice that all high-end product by Brother will say the Innovis word. And if anybody knows what Innovis stands for, I might have to, somebody guesses it within the next few minutes, I might have to give a prize out specifically for that. But did you pick a winner from earlier, Jared?
I did. Let me.
When I look over here, I'm actually looking at Mr. Jared. Hi, Jared. Those are nice bags behind you. What are those?
These. Oh, let me post something up real quick. Let me show you exactly what they are. They are a comic. They actually are Mull Queen tote bags. So basically, we have 2 separate types that you can actually purchase, both of which come with the bag and 2 tickets to the Rusty Barn show in September. And then one of the other bags comes with the calendar from
Jen Lopez.
Jen Lopez.
From,
Designs,
it's called By the Yard. It's quilt comics for quilters. Comics for quilters.
So she actually designed this for our family. It says, I went to Mull Queen and got a sewing machine for my husband. That sounds like a pretty good trade. So that's my grandpa over there on the left and my grandma on the right. But yeah, so the bags behind me come with this comic on there. And then depending on how you purchase it, they come with a calendar and tickets or just tickets, as well as a $5 donation to the JDRF, so Juvenile Diabetes
Research Foundation.
Research Foundation. Okay. And speaking of that,
Oh yeah.
We have the Clash of the Cloths that we do. We started doing every month. So the winners of next month.
Can I show some of them? No, I probably can't.
You
Yeah.
can't. No.
We have a lot of them, and you
There's
guys,
still 2 weeks.
you really stepped up your game. I mean, it's pretty amazing.
But to kind of speak on it, so all of these projects will be put onto a silent auction on our website. So you can actually, there'll be a link to go to an auction. That way you guys can bid on it, and then every single cent of the proceeds will go towards JDRF Foundation. So that way we're becoming a little bit more charitable to that organization because it's near and dear to our hearts. So we just wanted to kind of give back to those people.
We appreciate that. But the Clash of the Cloth, the results and the winners, well, all 10 contestants, their projects will be put on our website for you to vote on. And then the winner will be announced during our next scheduled live, which is on August 21st, I believe, Saturday.
Yeah.
It's the third Saturday, and it's August 21st. So a week before that, we will start putting the 10 projects that were completed on our website so that you can vote on them, and the winner wins $250. Everybody wins something. So from the top to the, they're all the top, I think.
Yeah, and so
everybody wins something.
Explain basically what we're doing is we mail each person
I'm gonna grab some fabric.
3 pieces of fabric, each 1 yard apiece. And basically what they have to do is come up with some sort of project to kind of use those fabrics, except for the fact that none of the fabrics go together. They're all clashing fabrics. So
this was our first one. These were the 3 fabrics. Apples and cheetah print. And some of our employees said, I don't even know where to begin to make something with that.
So I'm going to answer. Oh, and then to speak on the bags one more time as well. If Darren or myself see you walking around the Rusty Barn show
at certain times, we're going to probably go search out people maybe 3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah. So we'll go around, and it'll be just myself and Darren. So don't go up to random employees in our booth. It'll be that way we know that each person has a chance to get it, and not everyone's getting 5 or 6 throughout the weekend.
And each person might not. It's all totally random.
It's random.
Yep.
So if we see you and it's during one of those times that we're giving out gifts, then you may get one. But let's see.
If you buy a tote, bring it to the Sewing and Craft Show September 2nd through 4th for your chance to win.
And then let's see what else we have. I have a couple questions that I want to answer.
Oh, good.
So Marcia, Barnabas, can you get on a waiting list? Yeah, so you can email me at jarrettmullqueen.com and then go ahead and say that you want to be on a waiting list, and that goes for anyone. So if you want to get the rotary cutter, let me post that up real quick.
The auto blade?
The auto blade.
It's actually auto rotary blade.
Auto rotary blade. If you want anything that you see kind of detailed in this presentation, then go ahead and email me, and that way you guys can get on a waiting list, because we don't have any. Do you have a time?
Some of the stuff is coming end of September, end of August, and September. Yeah. So we don't know exactly when, but within the next couple of months, we should be getting stuff rolling in. Like I said, we do have these hoops that we'll talk about in a little bit. So some stuff has already come in. So some of it might come in sooner. So we're excited if they do come quick.
And then Judy Elfing said innovative or Innovis.
Yeah, it's 2 words that go together. So I don't remember what the second one is, but innovation is the first one.
So she'll have to tear the gift in half.
Yep, we'll give you half the gift, Judy. And if somebody gets the second word, we'll give them the other half.
Yeah.
But we still have to give out a gift for this morning for sharing.
I have that.
Okay, good.
Let me put that up real quick. Where did I put it?
If they're still watching, or if you're watching later, email Jarrett Mull-Queen and say, hey, I won a $10 gift card, and he will make sure it's you and email you the gift card number.
There we go. So Carrie Jean, congratulations. If you email me, jared@mullqueen.com, you can claim your prize. Sure, we'll give something else out. Innovate and Vision.
You know, I guess I shouldn't have said the second one. I'm going to text our sales rep. I'm going to do it live on.
You should call her.
Should I call her?
Yeah.
What if I put her on the spot? And
Probably watching.
no, I don't think so. Do you think?
Shannon, are you watching?
I'm going to call our sales rep, Shannon, real quick and ask her if she emailed you the video on the something new called Advanced Quilt Software. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Oh, good. Hey, we're live right now on YouTube and Facebook. Oh, yeah. Oh, Shannon says she's not going to allow us to FaceTime her right now because she's wearing her workout gear. But so we're putting you on the spot. I was going to offer a gift for anybody that guessed what Innovis stood for, and I can't remember what it stands for. You have no idea? Oh my gosh. Okay. So
we're lost in the sauce.
Okay. All right. Yes, well, I'm on talking to you on the phone. Well, but
tell her to go on our YouTube.
If you go onto YouTube, you'll see that I'm on the phone right now. But I'm gonna just go ahead and text me, because Shannon, I'm busy right now. All right, thank you, Shannon. Let me know what you find out. Thanks. Okay, bye bye. Okay.
Kyra said that's mean. Don't put her on the spot. She could have a chicken clucking in the background too.
Yeah. Shannon, our sales rep, she's wonderful, and she is definitely one that would not mind that we did that to her. But she's our brother sales rep. She's always at our shows. You probably know her, and she'll be at Rusty Barn. And so if you ask her at Rusty Barn Show, what is the Innovis word that you see on all the brother machines? What is it hyphenated? And she'll definitely know by then. Hopefully she'll text me back. I remember at a Back to Business from probably 10 years ago, they had mentioned what it meant. And I'm sorry to do a contest where I don't know the answer. Okay, so another product that I don't have a video on, so we're gonna have to share this video later. It's on a new product called Advanced Quilt Design Software. I don't know if you've heard of that yet, but Advanced Quilt Design Software is similar to others where you can design your own quilt blocks on your computer. It's PC only. I noticed that it's not for Mac, unfortunately, if you're a Mac user. But it is a program where you can choose your fabrics, your colors, create any type of quilt block, totally custom, or use some of the built-in patterns that they have. And then you could either just print out stuff, or you can send that info to your ScanNCut, and your ScanNCut will then cut out all of your triangles and all your pieces, all your squares, all your hexagons, whatever your block is. You can have your ScanNCut cut everything that the software created. So we were trying to find that video. This all just happened a little bit ago, and we just thought we'd want to come out, and we had a lot of people ask if we were going to share some of this information. But it is called Advanced Quilt Design Software. We'll definitely find out more information on that and get it to you as soon as possible, because we love everything that's new when it comes out. We want to be able to offer it to you. We want to be able to show you how it works. And so we're excited for that. I think it's going to be a reasonably priced program. $200 or $300 is what I think, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Please bear with us. And so a lot of you that bought the Lumineer XP2, when it first was introduced, there is a gal named Angela Wolf, and she does a mastery class. And if you were lucky enough to buy an XP2 during the promotion where Angela Wolf was offering the mastery class, that was something that you got a postcard with a number on it. But any Lumineer that's purchased now and registered in August, I don't know how many months in the future that this will go, but they will email you a code once you register your XP2 on the computer, on Brother's website, brothersews.com, and register your machine. They will send you a code for the mastery class. And once again, our master, Kathy Brown, will be teaching this machine not next week, actually. It's the week after next week, from what I have understanding.
I'm gonna interrupt you because I just realized, speaking of Angela Wolf, I still have one more video of the ScanNCut.
Oh,
I
cool.
can go back to that, and it's with Angela Wolf.
Okay, good. Yeah, Angela Wolf, before we closed our stores, I remember watching, she was doing videos helping dealers, recommending product, and she recommended our switcher, the deal that Jer switches back and forth between him and I and the videos. And she was very helpful to us and other dealers I know to help stay in contact with all of our customers through these crazy times. And so we love Angela Wolf, and she is a brand ambassador. If you don't know her, she's an amazing sewer, and Jer's going to start one of the videos on the ScanNCut with Angela Wolf. It's still me. Look at that. I don't look like anything like Angela Wolf, that's for sure. Nope.
So I was going to play it, but it's giving me a.
What about the XP, the mastery class? Is that one there? Nope. Okay. So the mastery class, basically the video was showing how you can download it, so it'll be ready in a second.
I don't know if it's on there.
But the mastery class is when you log in, you'll have every topic from introduction to your XP2, like everything about every segment of the using the Lumineer XP2. And she even goes as far as giving she's done like 180 or so brother Facebook live feeds, and she has taken the best of those that focus on different portions of the XP2, and it's all part of it. So if you are on Facebook, Angela Wolf does do a lot with the XP2. In this mastery class, ask us if you have any questions on it. If you register now, if you buy an XP2, I just ordered, I think it was 40 XP2s, just so that we would have enough for events and stuff coming up. If you buy one of those, the mastery class will be yours if you're interested. I do have a couple XP1 floor models. I know that between our Tempe store and our Glendale store and here, we have previous models, XP1s, other models, the 24 BQ 2450, the sewing machine. The prices have dropped on a lot of those because of the new models coming. And on some of them, the price was so low that I bought more because I'm like, holy cow, that's such a great price. I'm not allowed to give prices here. Kind of have to come in and see us. So come in and see us. Also, a side note, if you have an XP2, we do have plenty of playbooks. If you don't know what a playbook is yet, and you have an XP2, please let us know because you should have it. There is one on the ScanNCut as well, but brother educators have written books on like in-depth, everything you need to know in a workbook with tons of videos. So the XP2 playbook we have in stock, and they're on sale. So we have a couple other machines. I only have 2 more papers, so we're almost done. The not entry level, but the mid-level machine is previously, like the ones that we have right now, are the NQ 1600. They now have a new NQ 1700. I think we have very few 1600s, although I have some on back order. I'm hoping that those come in. They're $1,500, and it has a 6x10 hoop, which is perfect for classes. It's a perfect size to carry. It has it trims all your jump stitches, which is something that you want. It's funny when we go to shows and I'm sitting at a machine that doesn't trim the jump stitches, demoing it for someone. You remember how much time that took and how you had to babysit it so much. So it's so nice to have where it trims all your jump stitches. The new model is NQ1700E, and the new sewing embroidery combo is the NQ3700D for Disney. And just know that all Brother embroidery machines, whether it has built-in Disney or not, you can go to Embroidery.com and download Disney designs. There is a charge for them, but they're reasonably priced. If you guys remember back in the day when you used to put a cartridge in the side of the embroidery machine, those cartridges were like $100 or some were $200. Now you can buy a design or two that you really want. Sometimes you didn't care for every design on that cartridge, but you had to buy the whole thing. Now you can buy just 2 or 4 or however many designs you want. And they're about $4 to $6, I think. Some of the bigger ones are more expensive, but that's Embroidery.com. If you buy an NQ1600 or a brand new 1700 from us, you can go to Embroidery and download designs. There's Marvel and Disney and anything under the Disney umbrella. There's Pixar, Jer's favorite, Nickelodeon. There's all the Nickelodeon characters. Is that right, Jer?
Darren's favorite, all the Disney princesses.
Yeah, I like I have a princess pillow. Okay, so these models, the NQ1700, and I believe the new NQ3700, Jer's going to show a video. These will be available on our website for sale.
Upsize your creativity with more room to design. Presenting the Unveils NQ1700E, the latest embroidery sensation from Brother. Are smaller hoop sizes cramping your style? Step up to a larger 6x10 canvas to stitch your masterpieces. The Unveils NQ1700E delivers all you need to design on a larger scale, with advanced features and smart conveniences that expand your creativity. Explore 258 built-in embroidery designs with 140 frame pattern combinations and 13 embroidery fonts. Send designs wirelessly using Design Database Transfer. A nearly 5 square inch LCD color touchscreen with an intuitive interface simplifies on-screen editing. All with drag and drop convenience. And hey, you've got gifts to give and crafts to sell. Boost your productivity with embroidery speeds up to 850 stitches per minute, plus an efficient and simple color sort feature. Plus, the optional 5x7 magnetic hoop lets you manage thicker fabrics with ease. Upsize your creativity with the all-new, all-smart Unveils NQ1700E, only from your friends at Brother. Demo one at your Brother dealer today.
That is cool. The new major feature that I'm excited for is the wireless, where you can just send stuff to it wirelessly. It has color sort, so if you put a whole bunch of the same images all over in a hoop, just to do multiples at a time, it'll color sort everything, so you makes it quicker, not so many color changes. A lot of on-screen editing. If you were to do the 3700, it sews and embroiders, so it has the My Custom Stitch, so you can create any sewing stitch. It has the AHA feature, so it understands how thick your fabric is coming in when you're sewing, so it automatically adjusts. Those are perfect machines for travel, especially the 1700E if you're just an embroiderer and you want to travel and do embroidery on the road or at someone's house or a class and you don't want to lug your big machine. So if you already have a big machine, the 1600 or the 1700E. Once again, this all just happened this morning, so we don't have these in stock yet. But if you're watching this as a replay, we might have them in stock at that time. But if you want to put one on hold, find out more information, pricing on certain things. Some things we're not allowed to do pricing, but just email Jer at Mull Queen. He'll pop that up again in a little bit on the screen. There is going to be a new magnetic hoop too. I don't know if they showed it in that video, but I'm going to This is the magnet coop for the next machine that we're going to show because of how it clamps, but there is a version of this for your 1600E, 1700, or anything above it. Anything that has the lift up arm that you slide your hoop in, and the hoop, these little magnets come off very easily. So you can hoop anything without getting burned. So you can hoop suede or anything that normally, if you won't get hoop burn. Anything that would normally get that. And so we've got some of those in stock. They make it in a 4x4 and a 5x7. I think they're going to be very, very popular as we find out more ways to use them. But right off the bat, it basically, you can just, you don't have to push your hoops through anymore. It's not a ton of little magnets. It's just 4, and they come off easily with this built-in release mechanism that's on there. So it's way cool. Come in and see us. I'm going to be sending them to our Tempe store and our Glendale store, so they'll have those shortly. If you're interested in a previous model, I think we might only have 1 or 2 of the embroidery onlys, which is a model 1600E. And on the 3600D, the sewing embroidery combo, we do have those available, and I just ordered more because I think that it's going to be an amazing price at $29.99 for sewing and embroidery. Trims all your jump stitches, 2-year warranty on anything, 6 years on electronics, 25 years on manufacturer defects. And if you don't need the sewing part, it would be the 1600 as the previous model, and those are $14.99. I'm hoping to get more of those before too long. I'm hoping to have some of these new machines at our sewing and craft show coming up, but we're not 100% sure if they'll be here in time. And so we do have some great deals on previous models. And we'll explain to you the difference, because you might say the wireless is really cool, but if I can save right now while I can still get my hands on last year's model where I just put the design on a USB stick, that might be something that you want to do for the difference in the cost. Things are going up in the world. As you know, everything seems to be a little bit more expensive. So the sooner you buy a machine, if you want to treat yourself, now is a perfect time. Come in and see us. If you come into Mesa, I'm here. You can work with Siobhan, Jer, myself. We're here. My brother Ken. Even you should have my dad come out and demo a machine, or my mom, better yet, right? Have Nana, just say, is Nana here?
Yeah, if you say if Nana's here,
Nana
that
here?
would be hysterical.
Yep. Now, my mom and dad, they are, they definitely started this business. They could fix machines. They are amazing.
Since 1977.
1977. That's pretty amazing. They, at a certain point when us boys got bigger, because we've been working here since we were about this tall. No, we were 14, probably 15. My brother Ken told a story a long time ago when he was traveling the country selling software, embroidery, digitizing software. I remember sitting in one of his sessions, and he was classifying himself to let people know, even though he's not like John Deere or Steve Wilson or Walter Floriani, he still has this background in the sewing world. So he had to qualify himself so people would believe him about embroidery software, and he's been fixing machines since he was 14. And so some machines way back when might have been fixed by him. But that was, he's 32 now, right? 33. No.
Times 2.
He's over 50. He's the oldest brother, but so basically, just come in and see us. We would love to help you with any sewing machine, quilting machine. We're big into long arm quilting machines. If you go into Tempe or Glendale, just say, hey, I need the Darren deal, and on these new machines, they'll get a hold of me. Eventually,
If you say you need the Jared deal, you'll like that one a lot more.
oh, yeah. just mention that you saw us, and we're just now focusing on trying to figure out what kind of deals that we can work, especially if you pre-order. If you email Jer at Mull Queen, as long as you're in our system and one of our regulars, we can make sure we help you out with one of these machines. That leads us to the last and the biggest of all the machines. It's the Brother PR680W.
With the right attitude, challenges become opportunities. And every opportunity you create leads to another one. Add the right tools, and the things you imagine become real things you can sell to real customers. Your creativity can become a business, and that business can lead the way to a whole new life. The Entrepreneur PR680W has what you need to make the leap to the next level, like a large embroidery area and a 10.1-inch HD LCD display. Precision positioning of our embroidery designs and exclusive accessories let you create exactly what you imagine, exactly where you imagine it. The optional flash magnetic frame system offers more areas for embroidery with no hoop burn or fabric shifting. 6 needle speed with auto threading of up to 6 colors at a time means incredible productivity without thread changing downtime. The PR680W's industrial level acceleration reaches up to 1,000 embroidery stitches per minute in just 7 seconds. Wireless connectivity allows you to monitor production of your projects, transfer designs, and even network multiple machines. People everywhere are using Brother machines to take their passion to the next level. You can too. You might just look up one day and find that what used to be your dream job has turned into your real job. And then it'll be time to dream some brand new dreams.
That is another masterpiece, I think. I love how they make their videos. That's the PR680W. That's brand new. We should have those in stock at all 3 locations next week is what we're hoping. I think they should have already been here, so we're getting really close to having it. The newest feature that I can't wait to play with is the crosshair drop light laser feature, where it puts that big crosshair on your fabric. I guess it has some sort of auto straighten feature associated with it. So if you hoop something crooked, it will help straighten it out, which is way cool. This is the Brother PR series, whether it's a PR 100, which I have hiding next to me here, 6 needle, or a PR 10 needle. There's 3 different levels. They all have the easiest screens to use. The interface is just like this machine, which is designed to be so easy. When it comes to commercial embroidery, if you have a Brother machine, it's going to make your life a lot easier. You wouldn't believe how many times I've talked to people, showed them the machines, and come to find out that they did go with something else, and they can't wait until they can sell it to get into the Brother. It seems so good at first, but then they realize that nothing is as easy as a Brother. The support, you can carry it in to the store or get it to your car. We can carry it in as far as service. You don't have to pay someone to fly out to your house to fix a big industrial embroidery machine. These are strong enough that Disney has used them for years. I don't know how many years, but I've heard something like 256 needles were at Disneyland, and they would rotate them in and out. That whenever you got off a ride, you see them sewing hats with the Disney font, and they would have a special clip that they pop riveted onto the hat hoop to hold the Mickey Mouse ears. my wife and I, my 2 kids would go there quite a bit, and I would go behind the counter and hit the stitch count button because I was always interested, and my wife and kids were always embarrassed, like Dad's touching their embroidery machines, but I told them I was just interested in, I asked him first if I could check it. I said, I'm a seller of these and just need to see how many stitches you have on your machine. And they were in the millions and millions of stitches, because that's all they did all day long is run doing hats. But the Brother machine PR 680 is the new one. You saw how the hoop was on there. They showed that in that little commercial, which how easy it is to go on. You don't get hoop burn. So we're excited about the new hoops. And the color sort, wireless on the new one. We have a couple more videos if that's okay. We wanted to show you that we thought they put so much effort into these videos. I would like to share them. So here's another video. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wireless, big fonts. Somebody was asking about the playbook. They couldn't find it. I think that might be one of those items that you just need to come into the store to purchase. Email Jer at Mull Queen if you can't find it. He'll make sure he finds it for you. Somebody asked if there's a playbook for the XP1. There was, but it got discontinued, and now it's a playbook for the XP2. It works. Everything is basically that's in the 1 is in the playbook for the XP2. But if you ever put those 2 upgrades on an XP1, you'll have this same exact machine as an XP2. And so it's recommended that you buy the XP2 playbook.
I have a video for the XP upgrade kit.
Oh,
too.
here's a video on speaking of the XP2 upgrade kit. That was introduced last year. Yes, last year. And so that was the second upgrade. There was an upgrade the previous year as well. There is no new upgrade this year on the Lumineer. I don't know what else they can do to this machine anyways, because it's like the most amazing machine ever. The Lumineer, we have a couple XP1 floor models if you're interested. Stop in your favorite Mull Queen location. And then we have XP2s. We have them coming. We should have them soon. We're going to create a bundle for that, and they'll be offered at the Sewing and Craft Show. But if you aren't going to the show, you don't have to go there. Just come in and say, hey, it's close enough to the show. I want the show special. And I want to do that in Glendale, our Tempe store, or here in Mesa. And so we want you to have a special. So come in and see us. Is there any questions out there that you might have on anything? I know I don't have all the answers because this is so new. We just wanted to share with all of our fans and brother fans, because they know that we would normally be flying to Memphis and putting all this on Facebook in person, but this year it's not in person. Next month, Jer, my nephew, and my brother Ken will be going to San Antonio, Texas for the Genome Institute. They do have some new stuff as well coming out, which is really cool. Did you see any questions there, Jer?
No, sir.
I guess we're coming to the end of our impromptu, quick little presentation of what we were excited about. As you may watch this in replay, just know that we are here for you if you have any questions. And at some point, this will still be replayed, even when all of this product is in our stores. And so if you have any questions now or later, please let us know. If you are interested in this tote bag bundle that we're doing, if you're going to the show, we will have the tote bags there available. We're going to give away a lot. Make sure you get as many of these tickets because you can never have too many. We're giving away 5 every week, once a week, to like one person is allowed to get 5 a week. And then when you go to the show, when you put your information in it, you put it in the bins of the prizes that you might want to win. That'll be kind of fun. We have a special way we're going to decorate that booth of all of our prizes. So I'm excited for that. That's coming up really quick. The sewing, and it's called the Quilt, Craft, and Sewing Festival. This is, I believe, the 28th year that we've done that. So 28 years ago means I would have been around 4 months old or so. So I was older than that. We've been doing this for a long, long time. Why is Jared laughing?
Oh, I couldn't even hold it in.
So 28 years we've been doing this sewing and craft show, and it's called the Rusty Barn. We're working on something very special for this. I'm hoping that we can have it in time. It's going to be an exclusive monthly thing that we have that we will share with you soon. Clash of the Cloth is coming up in a couple of weeks. We have some fun guests that are lining up to join us for that. We will have giveaways during it. I don't know, we might play a game or something during our live event on August 21st. If you don't get our emails and you would like to be on our email list, on the homepage of our website, there's a place where you can get or subscribe to get our emails, or you can email Jer at Mull Queen and say, hey, put me on the email list, and he will make sure that that gets done. Right, Jer?
Yeah.
So what do you think, Jer? Think
That was a lot of
information,
information, and there's still more to come, which is
still a
crazy,
lot
'cause we don't
unknown.
know. Yeah, a lot unknown. You kind of saw everything that we saw. It was more of just a list of information. We'll kind of go from there and figure out what else we have to do. And
one thing I heard right before, I think I'm allowed to say, right before we went live, I talked to someone, and there's a new,
Say it if you whisper.
there's a new embroidery design collection that we'll have here in the store in the next few days. It's going to be a Halloween wonky house series.
Is that
Bruce Allen. I think that we're going to have a sample and some designs. And Jared, if you don't mind popping it over to you real quick, I want to show you something that I just received, and I'm going to go grab one real quick.
All right, I'm back. Well, while Darren is off, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys something that we've been kind of working on. So. I love that song. It's a good song.
Oh, sorry. Yep, that is a great song. So that my brother Ken he's produced about 50 different applique kits now. Yeah. So they're all on our website. Oh, look at Judy is out there. Hi, Judy. The show is at Westworld up in Scottsdale.
Yes, those are Ken's laser cut kits. They're all available. It's actually the very first link on our website. Yep. So you can get them there. They're about $9 a kit, and then you pick your towel, and you purchase the towel separately. But $9 pre-fused, pre-cut. Comes with the pattern, all of the fabric that you need to make one towel or whatever you want to applicate on. But it does come with everything.
Jared, could you move over, like even yourself out between the bags? It looks a little bit wonky. There you go. That's perfect right there. Stay right there. That's perfect. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, those applique kits, they are actually a pattern from one of the companies that we carry, and he creates them into an embroidery file and a cut file. And so we cut all the fabric. They're pre-backed with steam-a-seam light, so they're ready to just iron on and applique. I ran out of the room to grab these. These just came in. OESD is part of our event that we're doing December 1st through the 4th at a hotel right up the road, Delta Hotel in Mesa. 3-day event, food, breakfast, lunch is available. That's our little advertisement. This time it's 2 days embroidery, 1 day quilting. There is about, look, I can peek my head right outside. There's about 50 spots left, but OESD just sent us out these. They're available. They're going to be on our website once Jared gets that off there. Thank you, Jared. So this is a project in a box. So this is brand new. OESD, they always have cool designs. This is the freestanding lace haunted, called Midnight Manor, like a haunted house. It's a 3D lace design. You get the stabilizer in the box. So it's everything you need, and I thought, yep, so you get the design and the stabilizer. This one is a different one. This one is called Spiderweb Pumpkin Patch. So it's one of the new pumpkin designs that they have. This one has the glow-in-the-dark thread that comes in it. So if you are interested in those, they're on our website. We think it's neat that they sell their kits with the design and the stabilizer that you'll need to use. And hopefully you'll join us at that live event in December. I saw, let's see, Birdie, you're joining from Denver, thank you. Stage director, Darren. Anybody else have any questions? I bet Facebook user, my two girls and I are already signed up. I am excited. That's going to be cool. I think it's going to be 3 people to a machine. So every 3 people get to use 1 Lumineer for the 2 days.
How much are the
The tickets are $2.99
right now?
and $3.49 is the non-early bird pricing, but we're still out a little ways. I'm sure it'll sell out. So if you could buy tickets and then scalp them closer to the show for probably twice as much. But it's lunch, breakfast, every supply that you need to make 6 projects, completed projects. And if you have any questions, can you buy? Oh, it says how much. I'm sorry. Yep, Jared just asked that. And Lynn is saying hello from Chandler. So thank you all for joining us. This was just an impromptu, quick show you what Brother has announced and to gather all of our friends to see everything. If you have any questions, let us know.
I don't have anything to add. So
All right. So
don't ask me. You don't even ask me a question.
I would say this is where Jared does our little tap dance kind of, and we say goodbye. Hopefully you'll join us August 21st for our all day long live that we do with multiple educators.
This time, Darren's actually paying for all the gift cards.
Yeah.
We worked the deal.
My brother Ken, I'm hoping that he'll demo the new FOF air thread serger, 5-thread air thread serger. That's pretty dang cool, computerized. And so that's one of our, we like to get my brother Ken involved in these. And so we're trying to think of different ways to trick him to get on camera.
Tried doing it today, but he's just getting all this stuff up on the website so you guys can actually read about it a little bit more.
So mullqueen.com. Until next time, hopefully we'll see you in the store.
All right, guys.
We could do this all day, and
Good. We did it. We've done it.
We can talk a lot, but we probably should go because you guys are like, come on, guys, just end it already. But if you need anything, let us know. We have in our description below, we'll have our email. If you have any questions, link to our website, all the model numbers so that you can know what model numbers we were talking about. Jared's going to work on that right now after we go away here. And until next time, thank you guys. Love you.